Hi, I'm Shorty and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Shorty Skate Series. Today I'm going to teach you and my husband how to T-stop. So some people like to do their T-stops with their feet in the shape of a T, hence the name T-stop. But I find this twists your hips quite a lot. So when you're learning, if you twist your hip too much, you'll go in a circle. So I prefer to do my T-stops more in an L shape so I can keep my hips quite square. So if I'm coming forwards, all I have to do is lift my foot and turn it into an L shape to be able to T-stop. Whereas some people do their T-stops with a full T, so it's more like this, but your hips are, so if you don't keep your shoulders straight, you'll turn in a circle, like this. So if you're doing that, that means shoulders are not straight and they're turning while you're turning your hips. The important thing with a T-stop is you need to figure out which leg you prefer to balance on. I prefer to balance on my left leg. So when I'm doing a T-stop, before I even look to turn my foot, I need to put all my weight or most of my weight into my left leg. So the way you want to balance, I like to think about is nose, knees, toes should be all in a line so that you can balance on one leg. You don't want to do this where your knees bending in and you're trying to overcompensate with your upper body, and if you have your weight too centered, you won't be able to lift up that leg. So really you need to shift the weight, nose, knees, toes, to be able to lift up this leg, and that's what will help you to do the T-stop motion of dragging your other foot. So sideways, nose, knees, toes. You want to have your body upright. You don't want to be bent over like this or like this. So nose, knees, toes, nice bent knee, upright, and to balance on one leg. And then it's this slow foot motion. So the feeling you want to feel in your dragging foot is sort of like a slow, gradual patting motion. So if you're like patting a cat or patting a dog, you want to think about doing that with your foot. So it'd be light pressure to stronger pressure as you bring your foot closer to your other foot. If you have hard wheels and the surface is right, you'll get this screeching kind of sound. So if you're having trouble with doing this motion, you can hold on to the wall. Remember, you want your knee bent, you want your chest upright, you want to be able to balance on that one leg, and then just step that foot out a little bit and then slowly drag it in. So you can practice this motion by itself, and then when you're feeling a bit more comfortable, you can push away from the wall a little bit, still hold on to it, and then do it again, like so. Remember, most of your weight needs to be in your stable leg so that you can lift up your dragging foot to be able to do the dragging motion. Skate forward at a slow to moderate speed. Shift your body weight into your balance leg, and remember, nose, knees, toes. Lift your back foot off the ground, it can be the smallest motion, and turn your foot 90 degrees. You can either place it behind your balance foot for more of a T shape, or to the side like I do for an L shape. Look to put your dragging foot back on the ground with the slightest pressure. This pressure causes friction between your wheels and the ground, and you'll start to slow down. As you continue to drag your foot, increase the pressure slightly to completely stop. Make sure to keep your upper body upright and maintain your balance. Don't lean too far forward or backwards. Also, keep those shoulders square so you don't turn in a circle. To stop faster, you'll need to place more pressure in your dragging foot, and to stop slower, you need to use less pressure. Keep your upper body upright to help maintain balance. Maintain a gentle bend in your knees to enhance your ability to adjust pressure in your dragging foot. Keep your eyes forward or on the spot you intend to stop. Avoid looking down at your feet. Turn. Yep. Try and get all four wheels on the ground. So you don't want to ankle your foot like this, as it can put a lot of pressure on your ankle. It's best to use all four wheels when trying to T-stop. If I'm having trouble, I like to think about putting more pressure on my outer edge. Okay, that's good. So these are great first attempts for my husband, but he's having trouble lifting up his dragging foot. This is because his weight's too centered. So you really have to think about shifting your weight into your stable leg first before trying to lift up your dragging foot. So first, skate, balance. Oh, that was so good! That was a good one. My husband's next attempts were a lot more successful, as he was able to shift his weight. That's good, that's good. You'll notice that his foot doesn't turn the full 90 degrees, and that's okay. You just need to turn it more than probably 45 to be able to get enough sideways friction as you're dragging your foot. Good. So how do you feel about doing your best T-stops ever?
Feel good, 100%. I focus more about balancing on my stronger leg and drag the other leg slowly. It's good.